These videos are brought to you by MSCCasino.com and the Macau Sporting Club. MSCCasino.com, check it out.
You are watching SportsMatters TV.
Okay, SportsMatters TV, we're back in Liverpool, a massive weekend here. And funny enough, the last time I met Campbell was actually in Liverpool about a year and a half ago. Katie Taylor, a big fight in the Echo Arena. First of all, Campbell, how's the training camp gone? It's a massive weekend for you. Your fans looking forward to the weekend. So how's preparation gone?
Yeah, it's gone really well. We had a few dates coming into this fight, and my first one was the end of January. So for different reasons, like shows got put back, or like some like got cancelled, and I've just been non-stop really since just before Christmas. So we've had a 12-week run where because we've had so much time, we've been able to work on absolutely everything, and I think I'm going to show a bigger jump in improvement than I've ever shown before, because that's certainly what we've been seeing in the gym. I've had great sparring with good names like Lewis Ritson, Matthew Rennie, Zach Miller. Did like 10 rounds with Zach to finish the camp, so everything's gone perfectly, and it's just a matter of getting in there on the night and showing everyone what we've been doing.
And Liverpool's a great city. Look, it's a city to put on a performance. You have a big fan base. We know how good you are. Obviously, look, your progression's been very good so far. You're happy enough with the way it's gone?
Yeah, I think last year I really started to settle down into my career. The first 12 months as a professional was a tricky one, where I think I was struggling to deal with the pressure and getting used to being in the spotlight that I was in. So I think the first year was more learning about things, not even in a boxing sense, just learning, like just settling into things. But I think after 2022, I started to settle into my career, put all that other stuff behind me, and really showing the improvements. And I want this year to be exactly the same.
And how many fights are you looking to have this year? Look, there's obviously a lot of stuff happening via Matchroom this year. You looking to fight 2-3 times this year, or maybe even more?
Hopefully more than that. I'll be ready to go at any moment I get the opportunity, and if I could get like 4 or 5 in possibly, or at least in like the next 12 months, this is my first one of the year, but I'd like possibly a couple of 8-rounders, and I think by the end of this year, possibly early next year, I think a title of some sort is well in my reach.
I was just going to say, 2024, towards the end of this year, surely a title's in reach. That's something that obviously you want. It's something that's going to happen. But 2024, maybe Manchester, Campbell Hatton, world champion, who knows?
Don't know about the world just yet. Me and Matt were talking, and we saying we think a title's well in my reach, and obviously we've got to be sensible. But Matt's always reminding me that he says you're only 22. There's no rush. So that's it. Like realistically, I've got like 12 years plus it before. I'm in my prime, so there's absolutely no rush at all. I think, like any young fighter, I want everything now, and I need bringing back a little bit sometimes. But I think some sort of maybe area title or whatever route the team think we should go down.
Yeah. Would you go for a European title? Given Match, you always parade the European title. Is that something that would be an interest?
Eventually, yeah. But like we say, no rush. I want to get them rounds under my belt, and let's see where we are. But a title of some sort, like 100% in at least 2024.
Last of all, we have to mention, Campbell, look, Anthony Joshua's coming back. Katie Taylor, we know Eddie Hearn's under a lot of pressure. Katie's looking for this fight. Chantel Cameron, there's many names being mentioned. What's your thoughts on Katie Taylor, and are we going to see you fight in Ireland? It has to happen.
Oh, I'd love to. Me and the lads are always go to Dublin for a weekend there, and love it. It's a place I always go, and I'm always really welcome there. So I'd love to box in Ireland. The Irish fans bring a different atmosphere than most, so that'd be great. And Katie's, I've boxed on a few of the same cards as Katie, and she's elite fighter. So yeah, I'd love that.
And Joshua, he's going to make a winning return. Look, he's fought 2 incredible fights. Unfortunately, he came out short against probably one of the best ever. But look, Andy Joshua's back. He's going to make a winning return, no doubt. Do you reckon he could have all the success in the world yet again?
Yeah, I think so. There's some massive fighters out there, and I think this is a good fight for him to come back to. I think we've seen it's nothing against Fury. There's no doubt how good Fury is. He's the number one in the division, in my opinion, at the minute. But I think Fury's had a few defences against opponents of similar level to Franklin, and like I say, it's not a dig at him because Franklin's a good fighter, and he pushed White to a very close decision, and a lot of people thought he could have won that. But I think people like to have a little dig at AJ. Seems like the in thing at the minute where people are slagging it, saying it's a bit of an easy fight, but I don't think it will be. I think it's a fight that he'll look really good in and win in devastating fashion, but I think it's a good fight to rebuild and get his career back to winning ways and onto bigger and better things.
Campbell, we're looking forward to the weekend. As you say, when Campbell Hatton's on that poster, it is box office. Thank you, sir, and all the best this weekend.
Be sure to check out and support all our media partners. Sports Matters, bringing the sports home.